Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to Talk Red Devils Talk, back with another video. It's a special one. So today I'm going to be choosing my pick, my top 11 that I think that we're going to choose to face Spurs. I think this is sort of like the best sort of option, and obviously you've got your substitutes as well, but I'm thinking from the start of the game until the subs come on, I think this is sort of like my pick for the 11 to start at Manchester United versus Spurs. So let's get through the squads. So I think in goalkeeping position, I feel that because the last game, he made sort of like his first appearance in the preseason, and I think that he'll make it again because obviously it's against Spurs. So I think David De Gea will be a goal. I think he's sort of like the best option at the precise moment to sort of get him back in that routine of, if, say, for example, Spurs do have a shot, at least it gives him, gets him sort of back into that routine of, saving them shots again and just being on the pitch, to be honest with you. I feel like, because obviously he's missed out a couple of games and now he's came back against Inter Milan last game. And I feel that it would just be good for him to, get that sort of feeling back again of playing against Spurs, because obviously we play against them in the Premier League. So it's just, getting back into that goalkeeping form again. So now I'm going to go through my right back, my two centre backs, and my left back. So in right back, I think since he sort of came to the squad, he has just changed that whole position, that whole right side. It's just been amazing, to be honest with you. I think him sort of changing that sort of right side, it sort of gave us more of the energy and more of that pace, and knowing that down that right side it's going to be a difficult sort of time for any other player. So in my pick is going to be Aaron Wan-Bissaka. I think that's pretty much everybody else's pick for that side. I mean, I know we've got Darlow that could go into that position as well. We've got, Ashley Young. But I think for this kind of game, with a team at this precise moment, and obviously getting the experience to play for United against Spurs, I think it'd be awesome to see what he does in that position. So my two centre backs, I know you guys are going to probably hate me for the first one, but I just feel that the last sort of couple of games, or the last few games I've seen him in, he has actually done really well. I mean, he scored a goal for us. He's been running up and down the field. He's getting in, to positions where he can defend properly. And I feel like this pre-season, he's actually shown a lot better since in the past Premier League games. So, I mean, it's going to be Phil Jones. I know people are going to hate me and say, he's absolutely rubbish. We should sell him now and things like that. And I kind of understand where people are coming from, but you've got to see, in like my point of view, I know we've got Twenzebe and we've got Bailly, but like Twenzebe hasn't got the experience to play for United yet. So, I mean, get him in for a couple of games. I mean, I would like to see him play against Spurs to see what he does, but I feel that in this precise moment to put him in like right now against Spurs may be a wrong move. But I feel like for this game, for the pre-season, just to see what Phil Jones does, it'll be cool to see him in that position, just to see how well he does in the Premier League as well. Plus, because obviously Spurs are in a Premier League team, it'll be nice to see what he does for the pre-season against them as well. Bloody hell, it's hot. My second centre-back is going to be Lindelof. I think that's pretty much everybody else's choice as well. Lindelof in the past Premier League, he has basically been our main defender. And I feel that, giving him that extra sort of experience again to play against Spurs, I think that'll be a fantastic game, because he is a fantastic defender. I mean, when he started, he just couldn't find, his grind and everything, which is understandable because, it's such a different sort of team to play for. But now it's like he has now become our main defender, our main guy, like our first pick in the 11 side. So, I mean, I think that's pretty much everybody else's choice to put Lindelof there as well. So, we'll see what happens. But, I mean, I just feel like, in my personal opinion, Lindelof should be in that position. And then left back, it's got to be my man, Luke Shaw. I think Luke Shaw is just made for that role. He is a fantastic left back. He's quick, he's strong. He's edgy. He doesn't care. He wants to get himself in that box. He wants to get himself on that left side to, get in a good cross, or, he is just there at any given moment. So, like, and the good thing about Luke Shaw is that he doesn't stop running. So if he needs to get back to his position, he will get back in that position without a doubt, because he is quick. And yeah, I'm looking forward to that sort of defence side. Now we're going to go through the midfielders for the game. I feel that Pogba and McTominay sitting above the defenders. I feel that'll be sort of like a good sort of match for McTominay to be involved in. I know that Matic might probably play that game, but I thought that, the experience for him to have against playing Spurs, and, he's still really, really young. So it'll be nice for him to link up with Pogba and see how he does with Pogba in that middle. And I feel like that, he can get himself in the right positions. He doesn't care. If you've got to be a really, really strong person to knock McTominay off the ball. So, I mean, it's going to be exciting. I really, really, really would like to see McTominay play against Spurs. But yeah, we'll wait to see on that one. And now we've got our forwards. So I feel that, right mid, I want to see James in that side. So, Wan-Bissaka and James on that right side. I think that'd be absolutely fantastic. What a placement that is. Two of the young boys that are doing very, very well at the moment in pre-season. So I think putting them two in the right side, where Wan-Bissaka is quick and he's great at defending, and Daniel James is just so goddamn, he's lightning fast, and he isn't afraid to get stuck in and get that ball back. So it's just great to see in that position. I think left mid, I'd like to see Martial play in that one. I think he has been incredible, especially against Inter Milan. I thought he was absolutely fantastic. He was getting involved. He wasn't caring. He just wanted to get in. He got stuck in. He was doing amazing footwork, and it was nice to see him progress in that game, especially when he has literally been a bit off, if you could say the least, in the last Premier League games. But, when you see him against Inter Milan, you see that his experience is now starting the game. So it'd be nice to see him play that game as well. I think the centre forward behind the striker, I think, should be Rashford. I mean, having Rashford right there in centre forward, it would be perfect. Right just behind the striker, I think it would be perfect, because the pace, he can shoot, he can get into any position, and you know for a fact he'll still come back. And if he needs to switch with a striker, he will switch with a striker. Can't even say more words. So I'll be looking forward to see what Rashford does in that position. I think that'll be a great sort of role for him to play. And the striker I want to pick for this game, I know, but I've got to do it. 17-year-old Mason Greenwood. I've got to choose Mason Greenwood for this game. I feel the last two times I've seen him, he has been phenomenal. Scored in both games. He's 17 years old. Like, the composure of the kid is incredible. He plays like an actual professional footballer. I know he's a professional, but you know what I mean? He's one of those, like, he plays like he's been playing for ages. For ages, for ages, for ages. He fits so well in the senior team. And I feel, giving him that experience, I know he's meant to be playing against Chelsea in the first game in the Premier League, but giving him that experience to play with the big boys, I think that'll be perfect for him. It'll be perfect for him to sort of understand. I know it's only a pre-season, I get it, but it's just giving him that experience to play. And I mean, if I know that's the thing, as soon as you get him in the box, 9 times out of 10, he is going to score. So I think having Rashford there and having Mason Greenwood there, that is, I think that's a perfect combination right there. And you got Daniel James on the right, Martial on the left. Perfect. That whole forward is phenomenal. I think that is what we need, is that full on just pace, constant pace, 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 pace. So I mean, I'm really, really looking forward to how this plans out. I mean, this is literally my pick, so this could not be the actual, formation. It couldn't be the actual squad, but I'm just thinking, like, if you want to give these guys a chance to, play well, especially Mason Greenwood, give him a chance to see what it's like to play against Spurs in that level, because Spurs ain't going to come out with just their youth players. They're not going to do that. They'll come out with the big boys as well. So I think it'll be nice to see how Mason Greenwood mixes up in that squad. So I'm really, really looking forward to it. That's pretty much it, guys, today. I mean, I do have another video coming out today, so I will be posting that. It's about Lukaku and his price tag, the deal, when I think the deal will be completed. And yeah, so make sure to keep an eye on that video as well. But anyways, guys, if you did enjoy this video, please make sure to smash the like button, hit the subscribe button, and yeah, just hit the notification bell as well. Make sure to share with your friends and your family. Let's get this booming. I'm really looking forward to it. Make sure to check out the video that I'm going to be doing later on today. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching.